Hello, all. Welcome once again to another episode of YouTube miHygge. And today's topic we'll discuss today is why we need to take time to learn about caring for elderly wherever they are or whoever we are. Yeah, so thank you for joining me in this YouTube Shorts miHygge on a warm, sunny afternoon in California. It's almost close to 100 plus now. And welcome to everyone from Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australasia, and Europe. So, why do we need to take time to learn about caring for the elderly? Caring for the elderly is sometimes actually caring for ourselves because people like diseases or conditions like chronic asthma or congestive heart failure or COPD or liver disease or lung disease or HIV, AIDS, strokes, hypertension or high blood pressure, cancers of any parts of the body, they're not always now associated with the elderly. We are seeing more and more a downward trend where it's affecting less people of lesser and younger ages. So in that way, what happens is unless we know how to care for these things, we will not be able to care for our elderly. So hence, we need to take time to learn about caring for the elderly because it could be also vice versa. You know, when you're caring for the elderly with multiple comorbidities and risk factors, and maybe they have end of life and 6 months to live and so on, what happens is that you're also learning what to expect in the future if you were to get those things. And pardon me, hopefully you will not get those things, but maybe somebody in your vicinity will, and you will know exactly what to do in that time. So those are basically a buildup of mental capacity, buildup of coping skills, mental health skills, buildup of fine motor skills, buildup of intuitive skills, collaborative skills. So and that is very crucial because without it, I think it's very difficult for anyone to be suddenly thrust to care for themselves or for an elderly with something that they have never learned to or never understood or even suspected or even knew of someone similar. So a fine example is my patients. Most of my patients had children as their caregivers, and many times the children were really frustrated because they had no clue as to what they were doing with their parents, and they were also doubting themselves, not sure, suspicious of themselves, very concerned, anxious, depressed. I saw all kinds of mental health issues. And this is why it's important that we familiarize ourselves with such care so we can take care of our elderly now, in the coming future, and us, ourselves, as we grow older and become elderly. Thank you so much for joining once again. And I want to wish you a wonderful good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are in the world. And this is Dr. Purnima for miHygge. Take care and bye-bye.